It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they're looking at me like they seen a UFO.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Bronco. Sack.
Tight end motioning left.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Third down, 3 to go.
It's on. Report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Ozzie, sit up.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Second down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll motion over Flowers. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
No, we changed it.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. Watkins motioning over. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion over Flowers. 2nd down. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Austin with the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll drop to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got him. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them, big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one grabbed by Austin.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Back to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Hey, report! Report! Get it on! Hey!
Now it's Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. This time they stay on the ground. He will have a Ravens 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Watkins motioning over. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Off he goes. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Hey, report! Report! Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards away. Gay's kick is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half coming up. These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try and run for this with Henry. You take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. This is Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 5. Watkins motioning over. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! 19 Lions! Come 19!
putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Second and 10 at the 1-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 11 yards on the pass there. That's a Steeler first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
19 tack. 19 tack. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. That one good for 29.
Like, you know, we used to call those plays no, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Hey, check that. Street. Go, Reed. Go. Hup.
They'll throw out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now Jackson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer. Let's go now. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Henry, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Big play coming up. This is third down. Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Hopkins sent in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 70. Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
Austin brought in motion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. That's on the rookie first-round pick, Troy Fautanu. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
Go trap, go trap. Check smash, check smash. Track at 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here's 1st and 10. There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll drop to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now on 2nd and long. Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
No, we changed it. No. Yeah.
To throw is Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here we go. 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. And to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. This is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 2nd down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They are able to do something that not easy to do. get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they're going to date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Yes, them a look good.